Hello, Gemini. This is your health, wealth, and happiness reading for the week. Let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. Gemini, something just came full circle in your life, and now everything starts to change because of it. Yes, indeed. Isn't that nice? This is your Gemini weekly tarot reading for March 30 through April 5th. And what showed up in your health and your money and your happiness? This is about completion, focus, and emotional control. Because there is a clear message here. Something has ended. I love the World card. It's kind of giving that energy, that feeling that King is in control. Something has ended. Something is being built, which we get here, of course, and something within you is finally stabilizing. Again, the change in the King of Cups, and then he's standing there, and then the World card, of course. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's get right to the health first. The health card is with the World card, and therefore with the health card, let's start with that one because this is power. The World card is all about power. This is completion, it's integration. This is your body, your mind, and your energy coming into alignment, or shall I say back into alignment. So maybe some things have been out of whack for a little while, but guess what? This week, you're going to see that all coming back into alignment, okay? If you've been out of alignment for a long time, then this is just purely alignment. But I do feel like it hasn't been that long for a number of you, so I think it is back into alignment. And Gemini, this doesn't feel like something's starting. This feels like something finally clicking into place. And I love that kind of energy when you feel that. And again, maybe it's from lessons and so forth. We're going to see how that plays itself out. And here's what people don't realize about this card is you don't chase the world. If you notice, you step into it. Again, you're not chasing the world. You're stepping into it. And I love what that implies. This could look like closing out a cycle that's been draining you. Maybe you've been exhausted or just kind of worn out or just feeling like you just don't have it all when your health is there, But guess what? That's your closer to that. Feeling more balanced than you have in a long while. Maybe even finally understanding what your body actually wants, needs, and does. And that's sometimes things we don't keep in mind. But, it's funny how we live in our bodies, but often we ignore them. And sometimes it takes a little time for us to connect. And this is a sense of, I get it now. I'm done with that. I'm ready for something different. Those are the kind of energies that this card is saying. So it's like, I'm coming out. I am ready, ready, and ready. Let's get some confirmational cards and see how this ends. Look at that. The work is done. I'm loving it. Again, it's that closing. It's that closure. You've put the work in. And now, again, you're feeling the benefit from it. The drain is going to be going away. The hangman situation, I'm loving it. The hangman situation is no longer there. It's like, you know what? For a long time, you felt hemmed up. You felt like you couldn't do much. And so you just kind of dealt with it. But guess what? That feeling, that energy is leaving you. And all of the issues that came along with it, say bye, Felicia. They are gone. Bye, bye, bye. So the World card is letting go of things that it does not need to deal with, letting go of all those energies. More importantly, again, this is your health. So you're getting everything into control. You're now taking control and not just standing by and putting things to a closure. So this is a wonderful thing. And once that clicks, your money starts to respond. So let's get to the next card, and that is your wealth card. That is the Eight of Pentacles, as you see here. And that Eight of Pentacles is your wealth card, and it's telling you that things are getting real. Things are getting real with that Eight of Pentacles. This is focus. This is work. This is still building and showing up consistently. Let me stress that that one word, because Spirit keeps hammering in that to me, consistently. This doesn't mean hit and miss. This isn't take something and try it and then let it go. This is you figuring out something and then working it and working it and working it. If it's a system to make something work properly, then guess what? Keep working on that. If it's a system of maybe trading, guess what? Keep working till you get it. If it's a system of how to get something down right in your job, a process, a procedure, keep doing it. This is skill building. This is showing that you are getting it. This is not flashy. It's not powerful. It is powerful, but it's not flashy. And it's not one of those, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this. But it's needing to be done. And when you finally get it hooked, you're going to be fine with that, which I think is amazing. And Gemini, here's the question. Are you staying focused long enough to see the results? Or are you bouncing between too many things? Because this card says your money grows where your attention stays. Okay, so this week is about committing to one direction, refining what you're already doing, and trusting the process of getting better, not just faster, because this isn't quick money. It's about lasting money. And again, this is great for traders. This is great for people who are looking for investing. This is great for somebody who is trying to build money by maybe putting into accounts or maybe putting it into a company or a business. Work, work, work. That's the most important thing. Worked money, earned money is lasting money. I'll just put it that way, okay? And then let's take some confirmational cards here. Yes, there are things to be done, and we have 2 8s here because we have 8 and 8. So that's telling you again, it's a process. It's going to be a while, but you've put a lot already into it because the 8s are further along, which is wonderful. But ultimately, look at this. We have the Temperance card, the Patience card, because it's bringing balance back. You're bringing balance back by staying patient, by keep pushing forward. You're bringing that balance, and that balance is super, super important. And then we have the 9 of Wands here, is that you will see the progress. You won't get it all completed this week. You won't be there, but you will see progress as you move forward, and you're getting one thing after another after another. Again, overcoming these hurdles. And you know what happens when you overcome the hurdles? Again, as you break through and your emotions shift and you see everything kind of happening, that's when you really feel your happiness kicking in, because your happiness is happy that you get your health under control. Your happiness is good that you're pushing forward with your wealth. And so your happiness card is that King of Cups, and that King of Cups is that calming down energy. Again, the King was here with the change because again the water behind, and the King of Cups is very flexible, which again is what you did here. And so that the King of Cups is like, calm down, relax, we got this, we're good. It brings this emotional balance, and it brings control without suppression. So it's like, I don't need to control everything, but what I control, what I touch, I control. So I love that because, it's like you have to surrender sometimes and say, you know what, I can't do everything. I can't control everything. I can't fix everything. So at one point, you just kind of figure out, I'll take care of the things I can. And let go, let God. Let God take care of the others. Let other people take care of their things. I can't do that. And then when you do that, you find yourself not being overwhelmed. This is a deep kind of feeling when you release that ownership in somebody else's dramas, then you do get this deep feeling of not being overwhelmed. Because again, it's not your mess any longer. It never was. But when you open yourself up to take it in, then it becomes yours. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute, that's not mine. I don't own that. And Gemini, this is big for you because your mind moves fast. Your emotions can follow. But this card says you're learning to stay grounded even when everything around you is shifting. Again, remember that King is that kind of energy. And here's the shift. You don't lose control this week. You master it. Again, you work with the change, you take care of it, but you master the control. Okay, and I'm loving this. Again, you're not surrendering control with some of this here. You're like, okay, I'm going to deal with what I can and what's not mine, what I can't own. Let it go, let it go. And again, I love that energy. Your happiness comes from not reacting too quickly and understanding your emotions instead of chasing them. Okay, again, it's that control factor and holding your center. No matter what's happening around you, there's a peace here. I mean, look at this feeling, this tranquility. I mean, with the water behind, with him standing there, he has this kind of look of, I'm here, I'm good. If things work, they do. If they don't, he just has that wonderful energy. Look at him, it's wonderful. So again, the peace here is not because nothing is happening, but it's because you're handling everything very differently. And I love that information. Now let's get some clarifiers and see what's happening. Yep, look at that. There is that Cherry card, and that Cherry card is that movement forward. It's that movement forward toward what is the change that you're dealing with. What is it? And so it's a victory. Victory once you have moved. Victory over letting go. Victory over carrying too many other people's stuff. Victory over just saying, guess what? I'm going to surrender the things that aren't mine. The victory that you have now, the control. Remember, we mentioned control. This is the victory that you are in the center, and you're saying, I'll take what's mine and I'll let the rest alone. And I love this here because this is the way to move forward to a successful, a more abundant, a more prosperous you. By you being centered, by you letting go, by you understanding what can and can't be done, you own this happiness, and that happiness leads you to a much better space. And I'm loving the energy. And what do? You just let go of some of the people who are just kind of there to kind of hold you back. But this is a page card, which I'm loving. And this is Page of Swords, is you again getting a different point of view. You again learning how to let go. You again adapting. And this is the new news that comes in, that guess what? That change took place successfully, that change was a wonderful thing, and that you did a great job when you adapted. Now let's look at the whole thing one more time, Gemini. You started with the World card in your health sector. So something completes, you come back into alignment, and you step into a new version of yourself. Then you have the 8 here, the 8 of Pentacles, and that is in your wealth sector. And so that's saying stay focused, build something real, and commit to growth over time. Remember, steady wins the race. We're not doing something quick, over time. And then over here, we've got your King of Cups in the happiness area. And that King of Cups is about emotional control, which we talked about. It talks about inner stability, again, finding what's yours, owning it, let go of the rest. And then peace through awareness. Awareness of, again, what is yours, what is somebody else's, and awareness of your limitations. So this week isn't chaotic at all. It's structured. So let's close the cycle, focus on your energy, and master your emotions. Because Gemini, this might be the week you realize you're finally in control of it. And I'm loving that energy, right? We talked about that right here. And if this hits you, watch it again. And you're going to pick up some other information that you didn't quite hear the first time. You'll hear exactly what you needed to hear the second time, and maybe even a third time, to bring it all back together. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Love, light, and blessings from me. It's enormous terror to you and your family. Until next week again. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Have a great one. Bye-bye.